Hello, hello, hello. Let's get set up. This is my second time going live today. I'm like on a roll. I want to go ahead and get my lens on and be able to see in real time. So I just make sure, yeah, there we go. All right, let's turn it down. All right, let's get my lens on. Okay. All right, I think that's good. Okie dokes. All right, so I have a wig review today. I'm doing more live wig reviews because I think it's helpful to show you like real time how I get a wig together, like what it looks like, especially if something's like limited edition or if there's limited quantities. I want to get it up more in real time. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tia, and I do mostly synthetic wig related content. I am multicultural and I am inclusive, so if you haven't subscribed, do it. But I do pre-film, so a lot of my videos don't go up for a little while. And so I wanted to start adding these sort of live elements so that you can see stuff real time. I just did a live video on Motown tresses. Ooh. Hi, Angie. Let me fix my... I think I made it worse. Okay. Is that better? I'll have to see. I just did a video on Motown tresses Rio, and I actually think this is sister style to Rio. So we're gonna find out. But I have this style in two colors. Now I just put this on. I haven't done anything to it yet. So I'm just saying hi. Yeah, I feel like this is in my way. Okay. All right. So if you can hear me okay, let me know in the chat. And yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, I'm not fixing this actually. It's really difficult to see because I'm straight in the sun. All right, I'm gonna quit messing with that and let's just get to it. So to prep, I have my Turvix. I have a couple of videos on this hot comb here. I love it. And I have this turned on and she's set to 410 degrees. So I'm gonna set her to the side. So let's talk about, oh great, let's talk about who I'm talking about today. And today we have Miss Alia, and this is a Beshe wig. Beshe and Motown Tress are sister companies, and a lot of times they have the exact same wig in each with a different name. So sometimes if you can't find the Motown Tress one, you can find it in the Beshe, or if you can't find the Beshe, you can find it in the Motown Tress. Most often the Beshe line is less expensive, so and you find the Beshe line, you can get her online just like you can Motown Tress, but you find her a lot in beauty supply stores. So I have her in two colors today. We're going to start with this color here. This color is FH4/27, and it is a face framing highlight. Okay. It says her finished length is 19 inches long. I'm going to put her in the 18-inch range. I'm 5'6.5". That's just my opinion. But they're pretty good, Motown Tress and Beshe, on putting their finished length. So they say it's 19 inches. Say, okay. And she's got slayable edges, deep part lace, baby hair. She's heat safe up to 400 degrees. This specific one, both these I got, this one I got from Elevate Styles for $25.99. I actually have a link to this that I'm going to put in the chat really quick so that you have it in the chat. Like, I'll go in and add more details and such, but I do have a link if you were wanting to buy this wig. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. So let me just get this link for you. Yeah, so this link I'm sharing with you is from Hair Stop and Shop, which I love. And Hair Stop and Shop actually has the both of the colors that I'm going to show you, so that's good. She's there right now for $25. And okay, let's just get started. So what I'm going to do is, she's got some pretty baby hairs, but I'm going to sort of flatten this part out a little bit and sort of meld it to my head. So I'm going to clip these back, and make sure that I'm adjusted. If you have any questions about the wig or anything that you'd like to see or have me do, go ahead and put that in the chat. I actually wanted this in a different color, so I got this one and I like put off reviewing her because I wanted her in a different color, and then I ended up getting her in the color that I want. So I thought, why don't I show you both colors, and then you'll know sort of what they kind of look like. So I'm just going to take my hot comb and use this edge to just sort of meld this to my hair, or to my hair, meld it to my head and sort of just flatten it down, you know, just from being in the package and things like that. I'm not going to do too much to her. I was going to say, I think she might need plucked, but I don't think so. Let me get some powder in her to make sure that she doesn't need plucked. Sometimes, especially with these wigs in this sort of color, you need to put the powder in order to see if it needs plucked, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to use my tool that I always use, which is that it's made for eyeliner, but I use it for wigs. And I'm using my Bare Minerals Pro powder foundation in the color Cool Beige 10. So yeah, so I don't really think that she needs plucked, but I almost want to push these baby hairs back a little bit. So I'm just going to comb through her. This brush is a static-free wig brush that I got from Paula Young. It was on sale, and then I had like a certain percentage off, so I think I ended up getting it for like $3 or something. Yeah, okay, so which do we like better? Do we like it with the baby hairs down or not? I kind of like it with the baby hairs brushed into the style. I really like this back coloring. The face framing highlights are pretty thick on this one. In this, they're not on this style, so you'll see it when I flip over, but they are on this one. I don't hate that. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think this is what she would look like. I was literally, Angie, just gonna say, I don't think I'm vibing with the baby hairs on this particular one, but I don't want to cut them off. A, because I'll probably sell this specific wig, and B, because, you know, sometimes you change your mind down the road. So if I can make the baby hairs just part of the style, I'd prefer to do that. So let me go ahead, and what I'm gonna do, hi Brenda. So Brenda, since you were on with the last live that I just did with Rio, that was Motown Chess's Rio. This is a sister style from Beshe. I put the link in the chat, and this is Alia, and I'm going to show her in 2 colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use this hot comb. I don't necessarily suggest that you use a hot comb like while you're wearing a wig, but I do it. I don't, you know, do as I say, not as I do, basically. But all I'm going to do is take this hot comb and just sort of comb the baby hairs up. And then you can just, they're into the style. You don't have to cut them off, but they're not there. And so, if you can see, I'm getting close. I'm just sort of combing them back. And that's why I like this. It's very lightweight. I love a styling wand, but this gives me the same shape as the styling wand for this part. But then I also have the comb part just for doing stuff like this. This is really, check out the review if you haven't. This is very inexpensive. It also has a like a piece that you put over top, so you could do this without burning yourself. So it does come with that. Of course, I'm not using it because why would I? Why would I be safe and not want to burn myself? All right, yeah, I really think that putting those baby hairs into the style for me is much better. I don't mind them like sort of falling like that because I do think that looks more natural, but I don't want them hanging down. So really that's all I'm going to do with her. Let me put a little bit more powder on her, and then we will look at the back and move on to the next color. So I'm just going to go ahead and put powder right in this area, and I have a song in my head from like Third Eye Blind, and I'm trying to resist singing it out loud to you guys. So what are we going to be doing today? What's going on for your Saturday? Yeah, I think this needs to be combed back into the style just a little bit more. There we go. All right. All right. All right. So this is what this one looks like. I don't hate this now that the baby hairs aren't there. For me personally, I think it's beautiful. I don't know how I feel about the heaviness of this face framing highlight in this particular shade. If this was more of like a blonde or a light brown, I might feel a little bit differently. But I'm looking at it on the replay and it doesn't look the same. You're styling some wigs today? Sweet. Which ones are you styling? All right, let's look at her from the back. And then we'll move on to the other color, which is the color that I really wanted. She's very comfortable. I love how she looks in the back in terms of those sort of warm highlights. Yeah, definitely. I love how it looks in the back. I wonder if like, see, ooh, I kind of like that actually. This I think looks super cute. And I think that heaviness is okay if it were sort of like in this styling. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate it. All right, so that is her in the color FH4/27. And oh, Valentino is my love. If you like Valentino, you would probably really like this one. This is probably a shorter Valentino. But the live I just did for Motown Tress's Rio looks very much like Valentino as well. But it's a full lace front. So this is the same wig, but I have this one in the color OFH4/blonde. That was the same color Rio was in. And it's a color that I really enjoy. All right, so let's get her. Let me show you the cap construction while I have her off. If you can see, she's got 2 combs wide. She's a lace front, lace parting, beautiful hand-tied situation there. Okay. She does then have the wefted cap, but it's got like sort of the mesh on the sides, which I really like. Comb in the back, adjustable straps. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, so this is the other one, and this is the color. I love this color. This OFH4/blonde for the Beshe and the Motown Tress is so good. Gotta have a little bit of my sparkling water. All right, as you can see, same cap construction. This is the same wig, just a different color. So let's put her on and get her together, and then that'll be that. Okay. She doesn't have actual ear tabs, so you could shift her. So I might do that just... I'm going to slightly shift her to the right, just so you can kind of see the versatility of this particular style. She is very lightly textured, but it's definitely multicultural. And yes, the color is so pretty. I like the face framing. So this is called ombre face framing highlights, and the other one was just face framing highlights. So when you see that in the description, it kind of looks like if it's just the face framing highlights, it might be a little thicker. And then these, when it's the OFH, the ombre face framing highlights, I think are a little bit more natural. Also has sort of that longer root, which I really enjoy as well. But yeah, so this is what she looks like, sort of slightly shifted. Let me go ahead and... She really doesn't need much, honestly. I'm just going to make sure and comb this back so this sort of falls the way that I want it to. You can see this like gorgeous highlight. I love the fact that this one has that sort of long root. And maybe that's the issue with the other one. Oh, let me wait a second. My internet's being super weird. I hope it will clear up. Let me know if it's cleared up for you. There are a few hairs here in the front that I want to pluck, and I'm just going to like pull them. Eek! Let me see if this is clearing up. All right, we're just going to keep going. I think it's going to clear up here in a second. But what I'm going to do is, again, just use this hot comb. And I like these type of styles to be sort of back away from my face. I like them trained that way, so that's what I'm going to use the hot comb to do. Hi, Maeve. Am I blurry? I wanted to get this up for you guys, and I feel like I need to tell my son to get off of the internet. Let me know if I'm still blurry. Yes, I'm blurry. All right, well, there's nothing more I can really do because of that. So let me go ahead and do the what's the word? Powder. And I'm going to use the same powder I was using. Yeah. I think I will film really quickly after this, especially since this is a little blurry and I'm not really that enthused about it. But I might do a side-by-side with this Alia? Yeah, Alia and Rio, so you can kind of see. And I'll just film that regular. I won't do it live. Just remind me next time to tell my son to get off of the Xbox. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. Maybe I can see your comments. Can you see my comments? It might just be lagging a little bit. Do you see your comments now, Maeve? I see you commenting. Okay, good. I think we're good. So this is what she looks like. I'm just going to take some powder. I'm actually going to have lunch with my mom in a little bit, so I'm going to wear this wig. So I will take some pictures in front of the light and outside, and I'll put them up on my Instagram. So go check out my Instagram. It's Tia Maria Wig Coach on Instagram. I'm going to take powder right on those knots, just so that it looks like it's more my skin. Yeah, I love this one. Oops, my mom's here. All right, so this is what I have for you. This is Miss Alia. Go check out my Instagram, and you can see some pictures. I'll put them up in the next... I'll try to put them up in the next few minutes if I can. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, Maeve. Bye, Angie. Thank you for being here. Bye, Brenda. Thank you for being here with me again. And I'll be live tomorrow too. And I will make sure that, thank you, Angie. I'll make sure that Avery's off the internet. Bye, guys. Have a great Saturday.